With the Queen Bee on the Devin Dixon Show.
Rach, how you doing today? The bee is in the house.
How you doing, Devin?
I'm good. Time for the buzz. What is our top story today?
Top stories today. Let's see. As everyone knows, Tiger Woods and Lindsey Vonn finally went public with their relationship.
Woo!
Duh. There was really creepy photos that they took. The couple's photos just kind of weirded me out. But the funniest part of the information is all of a sudden Chris Humphrey's name's popping up in the story, which...
What?
As everyone knows, Chris Humphreys marries Kim Kardashian for 72 days. He kind of seems like a douchebag.
So why is he in this story?
Apparently, him and Lindsey Vonn last summer, around the time she was hanging out with Tiger Woods, they were tweeting back at each other about hanging out in Minnesota together because they're both Minnesotans and everything. And I guess she decided to go with, Tiger Woods over... whatever douchebag. Oh, yeah, Chris Humphreys. I can't remember his name. Get rid of him.
Tiger wins last week, too. He announces publicly that they're dating, but says he wants to keep it private. Then he goes out and wins. So we'll see. That was at the Arnold Palmer invite.
He's getting his groove back on it. So, hey, good for him. Okay, ECHL goalie for the Orlando Solar Bears, Zoltan Hettery. He's Hungarian. He was arrested at a tavern in Duluth, Georgia for groping a waitress and screaming racial slurs.
Oh, great.
He was yelling about how he hated all Americans and black people and double-handedly groping the waitress's butt twice and the boobs once.
Dumb.
Now, he was already released from the Predators training camp at the beginning of the year, and now, once again, he's out. I guess we can count his career as over. Now... should you really yell that you hate all Americans when you're in America?
Probably not a good idea.
I don't think that exactly works.
Deport him.
Yeah, bye-bye. Anyway, on to wrestling. Former pro wrestler WWE Chris Masters saved his mother from a house fire by ripping a tree out of the ground with his bare hands and using it as a battering ram.
How big was the tree? Do we have any idea?
I heard it was a significant size. I haven't seen pictures of the actual tree, but from the story, apparently it was pretty good size. Like all the adrenaline rushed and he got his mom out. It should be noted that all this went down actually because a neighbor went berserk and locked himself and barricaded himself in her house. And when they tried to get him out, he lit the house on fire.
Unbelievable.
So, Chris Masters, nice work. That is a good son right there.
Saved his mom, absolutely.
There you go.
Much better than the last story.
I know.
Much more positive.
I like that.
Better ending.
Yeah, there you go. Superman, Chris Masters. So remember we discussed those new uniforms that Adidas had rolled out, the really ugly ones?
Yeah, well, they're different.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with different. Adidas America's sports marketing director, Chris McGuire, was talking to the UCLA athletic director, Dan Guerrero, and is quoted as saying, "This is the best thing we have ever done." Now, a professor in the warfighter department responded, "We're at UCLA, not a circus." I guess we understand how he feels about it.
They are loud. They are wild. They're loud.
They're there to be noticed.
Loud.
Let's just say that. It hits you in the face.
I don't know. They haven't been very well received.
I wonder why.
If you haven't, go Google them. The new Adidas basketball jerseys. They little camo. Some have sleeves, some don't. They're definitely loud. That's all I'll say. They're like loudmouth golf pants.
They're gagged. Anyway, okay, good story. New York Giants, Shawn Rogers, he was down partying in Miami at the Fontainebleau Hotel. He brought back a woman to his room after a night of partying, as you know these guys do. And when he woke up the next day, both the woman and $500,000 worth of jewelry were gone from his room. Now, what's funny about this story is the safe was still locked where the jewelry was, and he couldn't even get it open. He had a security open it in order to find out that the jewelry was gone. So you gotta wonder, how the hell did that woman get in the safe?
I don't know. She must have been tipped off by somebody at the hotel.
This is an inside job, big time.
Yes. The Italian job is coming right to the top of my memory.
I know, seriously. And there haven't been any arrests or, leads so far.
Bummer.
So good luck.
Bummer. Stop partying.
So the rumor is that a current NFL player will come out of the closet as gay soon.
I'm so sick of this story.
Really?
I don't know. I've heard about it.
There's a lot of speculation. The question is, what do you think? Do you think it would be good for his career? Do you think that there'd be a lot of backlash? Because, he'd be the only openly gay current NFL player.
I'm not the judge. Whatever. If I was a player in the league, I would just want to go about my business, do my job. I wouldn't really want to know, wouldn't care to know. You know what I mean? I just want to make my money, do my job, help my team win. I understand why this is getting a ton of talk. I really do. It'll be interesting. Eventually it might happen. It could happen soon. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, we'll see how that one goes, but I wish him luck, whoever it is. Michigan State coach Tom Izzo, I don't know if you heard about this. He knows his 13-year-old son, Steven, had his school Spartans playing Duke in the Sweet 16 NCAA tourney bracket he was filling out.
Right.
At the time, the kid hadn't picked a winner between the two schools, so his dad encouraged him to pick the winner with his head, not his heart. And the kid picked Duke. His dad was not amused and was quoted as saying, "While some people are worried about winning their office pools right now, my son's biggest problem is whether he even eats at my house again." Nice work, kiddo. I love stories like that. Okay, there was a Mr. T sighting a few days ago at the
playing
Chicago
hockey.
Blackhawks game.
Saw that.
I was loving. He was shouting while he was shooting from the center ice. Yeah, I pity the puck.
Pity the puck.
And he was actually legitimately yelling that, which I loved. I was like, I have to talk about that story.
How old is Mr. T?
How is he,
like 55?
He's something. He's in his 50s. He's old.
He doesn't look that much different, though.
No, that's the
You
amazing
still can
part.
see Mr. T is Mr. T. He hasn't aged
Still
that
still
much.
has his hair. I don't know what's going on, but good for you, Mr. T.
He actually made 1 of 3, too.
I know.
In the little
saw
contest.
That. Nice work, man. All right, FGSU, Florida Gulf Coast Eagles. They are the Cinderella story right now. They are the first 15 seed in history to make it to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about this that everyone else has been talking about is Coach Annie Enfield's hot supermodel wife, Amaranda Marcus. Mm-hmm. So as you know, she's been on the cover of Vogue, Maxim, blah, blah, blah. But the best part about the story is, they bonded over a road trip over their love of basketball. Now, their first date, because they ended up not being able to find a restaurant that night, was at a Taco Bell, and he bought her a burrito.
Wow.
Yes, a coach bought a supermodel a burrito for their first date, and they ended up getting married. Good for him.
I thought it was just she married him for his looks. That can't be true now. It must be the deep pockets.
I mean,
he is a millionaire, though.
Well, now he is, yeah. But he wasn't at the time that they got married. He was doing well, but...
He seems like a likable guy, though.
I know. So, I mean...
How can you not find anywhere to eat but a Taco Bell?
I guess they were in
Were they
some small
in my
towns.
hometown?
They might have been. Who knows?
There's even a Taco Bell there, though, so that can't be.
But they were in some small town. And I don't remember where they were, but he just could not. It was too late, and they couldn't find a nice restaurant, and he was like, this is so embarrassing.
Wow.
So he made it up for it when they got engaged. He took her to a nice steak dinner.
Gulf Coast will play tomorrow night, by the way.
Good luck to them. One more story. Boxer Robert Guerrero, who is slated to fight Floyd Mayweather Jr. on May 4th at MGM, is the main fight. He was arrested this morning at New York's JFK airport for attempting to board an airplane with an unloaded handgun.
Why do they keep doing this?
I don't know. He didn't even have any ammunition with him. I'm not really sure what he was doing. They don't think it'll affect the fight, but why bring the handgun on the plane at all? Just leave it in your bag, man.
No clue.
No clue. I don't know.
He got hit in the head too many times.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
That's
anyway,
the buzz. That is the buzz with the Queen Bee here on Sports Radio ESPN. And now, for phase 2 of the buzz, it's Buzz Time Trivia. Buzz Time Trivia. Every week, the Bee has a new game. And this week, what are we going to play?
Athletes and phobias.
Athletes and phobias.
I'm liking this one.
So, like, I'm scared of spiders or...
Scared of random crap. I don't know. It's pretty good.
All right. Let's go to the phone line, 673-9398, and take our first contestant. We'll have a prize if you get the question correct. Athletes and their phobias is the topic today. You're on Sports Radio ESPN. Who's this? Jeff, how are you, bud?
Good.
All right, first question, athletes and phobias. Here we go.
All right, Tim Duncan plays for the NBA for the Spurs. What is his phobia?
Fear of heights.
That is one of them correct. The other is sharks.
I'm scared of sharks, too.
Heights and sharks. Good job, man.
Heights. You said your name was Jeff, right?
Yep.
All right, Jeff, I've got a pair of tickets to a Dixie State baseball game coming up there. Got a couple homestands coming up. Come station, pick them up. Let's go back to the phone lines and bring in another contestant. Who's this? Hello.
Robert?
Hey, Rob. All right, first question, athletes and phobias. Here we go.
Kareem Rush. He's a rookie for the Lakers. What is he afraid of?
Spiders?
Flying.
Flying.
Doesn't that suck?
That's
being
tough
an NBA
if you're in
player?
the NBA and you got to fly a lot.
He's got to deal with it.
Thanks, Robert. 673-9398, athletes and phobias. We've got a couple prizes here for you if you get the question correct. Let's go back to the phone lines. How are you today?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm good. All right, here's your question.
All right, Serena and Venus Williams, both tennis stars, sisters. What are they both afraid of?
Spiders.
Horror movies. They say they're definitely
I'm
afraid of
horror
I
movies
hate
too.
those. I hate them.
horror movies.
Oh,
I have a
they're
new
awful.
respect for the Williams sisters. Oh man, spiders. He guessed spiders. 2 guesses in spiders in a row.
guesses
And when
in
you told
spiders.
me the segment, what did I guess?
Spiders.
What did I intro the segment? Spiders.
Yeah.
And we haven't had any
You
spiders
got
yet.
to stop giving ideas to people because they're probably going to be wrong.
Athletes and phobias. We'll take a couple more calls. 673-9398. Let's go back to the phone lines. Are you ready for your question?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
All right, David Beckham, soccer players, everyone knows. What is his fear?
It's not tattoos. I think he has a couple.
Yeah, there you go.
Afraid of water.
No, actually, disorder. He has what it's called
Disorder.
ataxaxophobia or something like that. Excuse my pronunciation. My journalism degree does not help in this. He actually color codes everything by size, color. Like, he organizes everything.
Wow.
Very specifically, even the soda cans in his refrigerator.
I would have never guessed that.
I know. It's really random, especially a guy full of tattoos that are totally,
Heck of an
disordered.
athlete.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Would you pronounce that again, please? just
Ataxaphobia. Taxophobia. I think I got it. If I'm wrong, please, someone let me know.
All right, let's go back to the phones. Who's this?
This is Doug.
All right, here's your question.
This one's my favorite one.
Oh, you get
Dougie
Dougie Fresh. You get the favorite question of the bee.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
Madden, afraid of flying.
No, we
I'll
have.
take the bus.
We're asking the questions, Dougie. Calm down.
All right, okay.
Simmer down now. Simmer
Fair.
down. All right. Damian Lillard. He plays for the Portland Trailblazers. What is his fear?
Playing for the Portland Trail Blazers?
Yep.
Getting dunked on by LeBron.
That's his fear. That's his fear.
That's his
Playing for
fear.
the Portland Trail. That's the
Nah,
best I can come up with.
his fear is of statues.
No,
He
I'm
is-
not serious.
Statues?
He's scared of. It's called automatanophobia or something. Fear of inanimate objects that resemble humans, wax figures, statues. They just played in D.C. and he said he couldn't go around any of the monuments because he's scared.
He thinks they're going to come to life.
Yeah, he's like the Lincoln Monument, everything else, like Lincoln Memorial, all that stuff. Can't go near it.
Weird.
Totally frightened.
You learned something new about Damian. I like Damian Lillard.
I love that story though. That's awesome.
Let's be honest. Nobody was going to guess that.
I know, that's why it was my favorite.
Let's go. Let's take one more. You got one more?
I got 4 more, but we can do how many you want.
Okay, we could take a couple more here. 673-9398. Athletes and what they're scared of. We've had one winner so far. It was Jeff. Let's go back to the phone lines. Are you ready for a new question?
Yes.
All right, Andy Roddick, tennis player. What is he afraid of?
This game's hard, by the way.
I know, it's a Queen Bee style.
Well, not statues, because there's not going to be
No,
two of
there's
those.
not going to be 2 of those.
Maybe he's not scared of tennis balls,
No, and it's not spiders.
and it's not spiders, because we've already been down that road.
I'm going to say he's a germaphobe.
No, actually, rabbits. He's afraid of bunny rabbits.
Well, that could be categorized as germs.
What? No, it's only bunny rabbits.
Have
very
you ever
dirty.
had a bunny rabbit?
My friends have had bunny rabbits. They're
All
cute.
they do is eat and crap.
Wait, isn't that what most animals do? Even
Germs.
though I love...
I'm giving it to him. I'm giving it to him.
Devin, you're such the softie.
Tell me your name again.
Tyler.
Tyler, I'm giving you a pair of Dixie State tickets any home game the rest of the year, all right?
Fine, good cup, bad
Thank
cup.
you.
All right, buddy. That was close. Rabbits, that's fine.
Fine.
Let's take one more. Let's
All
take
right.
one more. Final contestant today. How are you?
Good.
Athletes and what they're afraid of. And your question is?
Okay, Eric Berry plays for the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
What is he afraid of? I'll give a hint. It's something he's got to come in contact with every week. And the videos of him being around it is quite funny.
Contact with every week. So that would be something that would be...
During the season.
Yeah, that would be something involved with football. I'm trying to think here. Grass, chalk,
No.
gloves, fans, the barbecue, and the outside Arrowhead. What do you got? What's your guess? I'm no help here.
Horses.
What?
Horses.
Horses?
Yeah, you got it.
Are you kidding me?
It's horses.
Oh, good job.
Nice
You typed
work.
quick.
Nice work.
You typed quick. I got a feeling you're
He did. He
Googling
did. While
quick.
you were talking, that pops up right away. But I'll give it to you, even though we don't like cheaters here.
All right, what's your name?
Ron.
Ron, nice
He's
job.
not even denying it. That's my favorite part.
Eric Berry's horses.
Yeah, there's a video of him, like, the horse coming down, and he's in uniform, and he's, like, backing away really slowly. The other players are poking him about it. It's pretty awesome.
Ron, we got a pair of Dixie State tickets. One more?
Yeah,
And we
sure.
got to take a break. Final contestant, athletes and what they're afraid of.
Dougie Fresh.
Are you back?
I'm back.
Oh, you got to make a real guess this time, all right?
Kind of. But let me put it this way: equine phobia is probably like whatever cow phobia is.
All right, here's your
But-
question.
All right. Josh Freeman, NFL, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What is he afraid of?
Playing for the Buccaneers.
You said that about Portland. Dougie, get out of here. Are
Let's
you gonna make a
go.
real guess?
The rabbit phobia. Those people that watch.
Oh my goodness,
No.
Doug! We already had rabbits.
Maybe we get another
Well,
caller. Let's give someone a real shot.
What's the answer?
The answer is elevators.
Elevators.
Yeah, elevators.
Goodness. Rich, good to see you. The Buzz with Queen B on Sports Radio ESPN. Good work today.
Night, Devin.